Hi there, and welcome to Let's Bake and Cook Stuff. Today I have a quick video for you. It's just going to be real quick potato salad recipe. It's a newer version. I did one earlier in the summer, an old-fashioned potato salad, the one I grew up with, and then this one, I was so excited when I invented this potato salad, and then I brought it into work and I was telling a friend of mine about it, and she said, "Oh, that's how my mom always made it." So it's not new to some, and it'll be new to others. I'm cooking some potatoes in the back. When those are done, then we'll come back and we're going to put everything together. It's going to go by real quick. I'm boiling about 2 1/4 pounds of potatoes here. I actually used 2 giant russet potatoes and 4 smaller of the red potatoes. And they need to boil, depending on the size that you make them. These are about 1/4 inch pieces, between 1/4 and 1/2 inch pieces. So if you do that, they probably need to cook for about 10 minutes. But if you make them bigger, obviously they would need to go for a little bit longer. You don't want them to be as soft as you do for mashed potatoes, but you want them to be, soft. Okay, and once the potatoes are drained, I don't rinse them. I want that starch in there. That starch actually helps adhere the mayonnaise and the other ingredients to the potatoes. So I don't rinse them. We're going to let them cool for a few minutes. Then we're going to add all the ingredients, and then just seriously, in 10 minutes, the only thing you have to cook is the potatoes. Once they cook for 10 minutes, then you have potato salad. The only thing left to do is let it cool. So it's going to go quick. Okay, and just like that, we are ready to make New Age potato salad. I'm calling it New Age because the other one I made was Old Age. You just want to test them, make sure that they're cooked. They get almost translucent. You want them to have, you don't want them like al dente, but you don't want them squishy like you do for mashed potatoes, because you don't want this to turn into mashed potato salad. I actually used to work with a woman. She brought mashed potato salad to a potluck one time, and it was just like potato salad, but it was mashed potatoes instead of chunks. Okay, I have a good amount of onion here. Oh, did I mention this was about 2 1/4 to 1/3 pounds of potatoes that I boiled. But what I wanted to tell you, which I should have told you in the very beginning, because it's the most exciting part, is this isn't as much a recipe as it is a process. You decide how much you want to put in here. I'm using 2 1/4 pounds of potatoes. If you had a big potluck coming up at work, or you having a big picnic, you could double that. Right? And then you're just going to put a little bit more onion. You're going to put a little bit more celery. I'm not going to put this whole onion in there because I think it's kind of a lot even for me, and I like a lot of onion. This was about 3 ribs of celery, diced. I've got about 1/4 cup of, 1/4 to 1/3 cup of sour cream. And you want about twice as much mayonnaise to your sour cream. So that was about about 1/4 cup, so I want about 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, okay? Salt to taste. Now I did salt the potatoes as they were cooking, so they're not going to need too much. I put probably less than a teaspoon. I'm going to put a little more pepper because I want that bite. Maybe about a teaspoon, but then you taste it. About a tablespoon of dried parsley flakes. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And you mix that up. And if it's not how you like it, you just add more whatever it is you like. If you want more mayonnaise, go ahead and add some more mayonnaise. If you want to have, you want it more peppery, you can add any other spices to this as well. If you wanted to put some oregano in here, or paprika, that kind of thing. But see, just like that, we already have potato salad. I'll probably end up adding a little bit more mayonnaise to this, but everything else is fine. I'll go ahead and put maybe a tiny bit more of the sour cream in there too. But it's very different from the one I grew up with. That always had mustard and relish. This doesn't have any of that, so it's a little bit easier to make. A few less ingredients, a few fewer ingredients, and but I mean, just as good, just different. I would take this to any potluck, wherever you're going. You can take this with you and be proud to serve this delicious potato salad. Thanks for watching. Take care.